right, we got a range fade going. This was the top of our range. Broke out a little bit, but we saw this trend up, trend break, retesting new high. So we was hoping that the uptrend was over. Looks like it is so far. We're up 3 points. We got back under the EMA. 10-point target. See if we can get it. All right, it's making a lower high now off of the top of the range. This is what we want to see. Close on your low. Great close, great close. Hopefully we can get there. Coming off that range top. And we should be able to exit before we hit any congestion here. All right, we're almost there. Almost there. Another point, almost there.
Target filled.
Target hit. Great job. Great call. Great trade.
Easy money.
Hey guys, how's it going? JD here. So, you know, the old adage is a man without a plan is a man who plans to fail. All right. So many people have heard this and noticed, but in the trading arena, it's amazing that most people don't plan their trades. Okay. I'm not really talking about having a strategy or knowing price action. I'm talking about having a plan for managing your trade. And most people don't have a plan for managing their trade. So I'm in 3 different markets. I'm trading the Forex, I'm trading the binary options market, Forex real pairs, and I'm trading the futures market, but mainly the S&P 500 E-minis. So I actually have a plan for each trade for each market. And I'm actually going to touch on all 3 of them today. But having a plan, it sets you apart from other people, okay? Because here's the situation that most traders, old traders, new traders, people don't realize. If you don't have a plan to manage your trades, you're shooting from the hip, you know, you're just going from the gut or being spontaneous. And that's what causes you to lose, because you could actually be winning. Like, how many winning days have you had that turned into losing days? If you are having a lot of winning days that turn into losing days, this video is for you. Stay tuned, watch every minute of this, because I may shed some light on what's happening to you. And the problem is this: the marketplace doesn't have any structure. We all come from structure. Most people in the general society, you were raised in some kind of home structure. You were raised in some kind of schooling structure. You're an adult now. You've been working within kind of structures. There's a start time. There's an end time. There's a lunch time, right? We're all used to structure. What most people don't understand is that when you get into the trading arena doesn't have any structure, all right? This is what I mean by that. Yes, the market, let's just talk about futures for a second. Yeah, the futures market may open up at 9:30 and close at 5, but that's just intraday. I mean, if you have enough capital to trade the overnight session, you know, let's just say let's talk futures and Forex. The thing opened up on Sunday, right? Sunday night, don't close till Friday. So what that means is that the market is like always going, right? Prices are forever in fluctuation. Okay, they're going up, they're going down, they're going up, they're going down. There's no structure to the market price movement other than understanding the rule of 2 and the market cycle. But that ain't what we're talking about right here. What I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to show is that each individual trader has to make the decision of, when does the trade start? When does the trade end? How much money is enough money? What level of loss am I comfortable with? What level of risk am I comfortable with? You know, how many trades am I going to take in a day, right? See, so if you don't plan all this out, if you don't have any structure, if you don't create structure for yourself, you could be in trouble. You know, you could be able to make money. Like, you could be able to see setups, take them, But if you don't have like at least a profit goal to say this is enough profit, and you keep trading, you probably will give it back, right? And then you'll blame the market. Hey, the market didn't do it to you. You gave money away to other traders. Market had gifted you with whatever amount of profit, but it wasn't enough. Greed kicked in, took it back. And that's all because you haven't eliminated greed. You can eliminate greed by having a plan, having a set of rules that you're going to take while you're trading, right? So let's give some examples. So because this is fresh, because this happened to me today. So binary options, right? Man, I'm snatching $200 a day and I'm good. I've been doing that. Believe it or not, my equity curve is looking a lot better, right? I'm just grabbing 2 and I'm done. I will take a max of 5 trades a day. So check this out. Last night I'm just sleeping on my bed. I'm thinking about trading plans and everything. And I was like, well, maybe I should adjust this a little bit. I was like, maybe I should just take all 5 trades no matter what. Just take 5 shots. I was like, then I can make 500 in a day. This is me in the bed last night. Yeah, maybe I can make 500 a day. I'm good enough to do it. Let's get that $500 a day, right? Greed. Anyway, this is what I'm thinking last night in the bed. Okay, so I get up this morning. Hey, pop them off. Trade 1, boom, hit it. Yeah, let's get it. Trade 2, hit it. Boom, yeah, let's get it. So normally I'm quitting right now. I got my 200. I got my 2 net wins. I'm normally headed back to the bed. All right, but last night I had that thought. I should just take all 5, right? Trade 3 comes around. All of a sudden, I got nervous. I got twitchy. I'm going to pull the trigger. My hand is like this. I'm trying to push the button. And I said to myself, go to bed. Go to bed. Because see, you're trying to change the plan. You know, you're trying to, you getting greedy. You know, you getting greedy. Guess what? Would have lost. Now, I just kept looking around some more. Trade 4 would have won if I see it. You know what I'm saying? If I see it, because I had to switch to another pair, you know, to catch it. But if I see it, trade 4 works, right? So that means, yeah, 2. I still would have been up 2, but I would have gave a little bit more in commission. Trade 5 would have lost. All right, so okay, boom. Now, trade 5 loses. So it's a few things that can happen in this situation. Number 1, do I stick to 5? Because remember, I had made 200. Now, because of the commission, because of the 2 losses, I'm probably at what, $70 if I'm lucky profit. I had 200, remember? But because I took all 5 trades, I'm probably hovering around $70. So the first question is, do I even stick to the five trade rule at this point, or am I going to be tempted to try to get that $130 back that I let go? That's number 1. Number 2, if I do stay disciplined, right, and stop at 5 trades, now I just made $70 when I had 200 in the bag. Okay. So that's just an example of that. My, trading plan, my trading for binary options is because, once you in it, you really don't have to manage it, is that to get $200. So that's the plan for me. But also the plan is to, draw up fibs, enter out of the sweet spot, take price action entries. Those things are all part of why I'm going to enter, you know what I'm saying? So in binary options, is the why you're going to enter is really the most important, because after that, there's nothing you can do. Either you're going to take a 3-minute trade, a 5-minute trade, a 10-minute trade, whatever you normally do, But that's the other part of your trade plan, though. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna take second entries at 5 minutes, right? That's the plan. And people who have those type of plans, you do better rather than today I'm 30 seconds, or maybe I'm just feeling like 1 minute here. I'm just gonna shoot from the hip and, go 15 seconds here, right? So have a plan, okay? But binary options is hard, but Forex, let's talk Forex. Forex is simple, easy. I know the plan like the back of my hand. And I'm looking for this same trade plan every day. I'm drawing up a fib. I'm waiting for it to get to the sweet spot. When it gets there, I'm pulling the trigger. I don't need a signal candle. I don't need nothing. I'm pulling the trigger. All right. I'm flipping the fib, finding another sweet spot, and I ain't doing that, which is my target, and I'm not doing nothing until I get there. I ain't moving to break even. I ain't taking off half of the trade. I'm not doing anything until I get to that other fib. Then I'm either gonna take my full profit or take off half and let the rest run. That's my plan for Forex. That's how I manage. That's my plan. That's how I'm gonna enter. That's how I'm gonna manage. That's how I'm gonna exit. So in the Forex, it's simple, it's easy. I have a full plan for how I trade in the Forex. Unfortunately, I don't get I'm not getting 5-10 attempts a day with that, because I trade on a 4-hour time chart. But I'm okay with that, because the plan that I use for the Forex is profitable. Okay, that's all we're here to do is make money, right? And so so again, I have structure. I have given myself structure. You know what I'm saying? For those people who have my book, that's the structure that's in the book. On top of teaching you about the rule of two, teach you about the market cycle, teach you about price action. But the trade that I give in my book is what I just explained, how to do that, how to have that structure. So you're not just jumping into Forex all willy-nilly. You don't know when you're gonna exit. You don't know when you should move to break even. You don't know when you're gonna, nope. All that is, I know everything I'm gonna do, when I'm gonna do it, what I'm looking for, when I'm gonna enter, when I'm gonna exit, and how much profit I'm gonna take. All that is pre-planned before I ever pull the trigger. Okay, so you know what that helps me do? It helps me not shoot myself in the foot. How many times have you been up in a Forex trade, moved to break even too soon, then came back, hit your stop, knocked you out, and then it ran for a month? How many times have that happened to you? That could very well be because you don't have a plan, pre-trading plan. Or how many times have you been killing it in the Forex? You've made money, the strategy is working for you, and then you just start doing something different. You just start trying to scalp the Forex, or you just start, trying to take some long shots on Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? It just wipes out all your profits. Have a trading plan. Have a plan for your trades, right? And if you got something that works, like we're doing the Forex, just stick to it, okay? Just stick to it. That's all I can say. All right. And finally, for futures, hey, I got a plan, man. The goal is 10 points. Hey, I'm trying to bag 10 points, and I have a way to do it, right? Actually, I'm gonna show you in the work study lesson. We're gonna look at futures today in the work study lesson, and I'm gonna show you 3 different trades, all that will make 10 points. Okay, and then it's the same thing. I know what I'm gonna enter. I know that the exit is 10 points. Listen, the exit is 10 points. 10 points a day in the futures market. You get good enough at that, you may change keys. All right, you may change keys. Okay, so in the futures market, hey, 10 points is, hey, some people try to get 10 points a week in the futures market. Okay, I'm saying I got a way to get 10 points a day. Yup. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna show you 3 different ways you could have did it today. But I have a trade plan. I know what I'm gonna do when I know why I'm gonna enter. I know what I'm gonna do when I enter. I know how I'm gonna manage the trade, and my exit is 10 points. Okay, and so you have to have that structure, because hey, and as you will see today, the market keeps going. The market is you're always gonna see another trade. Like if you have, okay, like today, hey, in binary, I saw my 2 wins. There was more wins that I saw later, you're always going to see more setups if you keep looking, but you have to have some type of structure. You have to control greed, because if you don't, you will be one of those traders who you can win, but a lot of times you just give it back because you don't know when to stop. You gotta know when to stop. You have to say, this is enough, right? And binary options, $200 a day for me is enough. And Forex, that's my long-term stuff. I don't even have to worry about it. I said it, forget it. Don't even worry about it. It hit when it hit. And futures, 10 points is enough. All right. And so I'm not saying that you have to use these numbers whatsoever, but I'm saying find your number, right? Find your number. Because I learned today 200 is my number for binary options. Because when I was thinking about going for that third one, man, I got to shaking. I said, I'm scared. Oh, it's time to, if I'm scared, if you feel any fear, it's time to back it up. If you feel it, if fear pops out of something, you've been killing it, then fear creep up on you, it's time to call it a day. And that's what happened to me today in binary options. I thought I was going to go for that third one. I was all last night. Yeah, I'm going to take all 5. I'm just going to make that 500. I was feeling real. I was feeling myself when time came to pull the trigger. And if I had pulled the trigger, would have lost. So find your number, get a plan for your trade that you know you can visualize it the day before. You can visualize it an hour before you start trading. You can you know your setup, you know your entry, and when you see it, you can just pull that trigger with no hesitation and execute. That's the level that you want to get to. And if you have a plan, you'll start to hold on to those profits. All right. Your equity curve will begin to go like this instead of always like this. You'll start to get it like that. Right. And that's what we all want. So we're going to go over to the charts again. Today, we're going to look at futures for the work study lesson. And I think I got 3 different entries I can show you, right? Where just having a plan would have worked out. All right. So let's go over to the charts. All right, guys. So we're on the charts, and this is the E-mini S&P 500. And let me just show you how it was rocking today. So I saw this drop early in the morning. So I slapped what else? I slapped a Fibonacci retracement on it. All right. And man, I was trying to watch a video about how to set an alert because I had never set an alert, but I was like, oh, I need an alert. Because it was early in the morning. When I slapped this on, it was like, here's, it's 4 a.m. It's 4:10, but I seen that we had already bounced, and we got a beautiful leg down. So what's the market cycle? Trend down, trend break, retest new low. So I'm expecting that it's gonna drop again. Unfortunately, I couldn't figure out how to get the alert set, so I just went and got back into bed. But check it out. If you notice, let me find it. Actually, let me mark it up for you. Let me grab a rectangle. This is, here we go right here. This is the 50% 618 zone right here. Okay. So if I had been up at 5, man, you could have entered. You could have entered right here. That would have been a beauty. Coming back into the zone. Put your stop up here somewhere. You survived that. You could have entered, right here. If you look from here, push up, first entry, push up, second entry short. You could have saw that. Coming again back in here. And lastly, you could have entered right here, right? So again, I know I like to take trades out of sweet spots. I call the 50% 618 zone sweet spots. I like to take trades out the sweet spot in Forex. I like to take trades in the sweet spots in binary options. I like to take trades out the sweet spot in futures, okay? It's my strategy travels. So let's say you do that. And again, I'm looking for 10 of them, right? Let me get this on, right? So if you go here, you enter at 56.56, right? So if it gets down to 46, we got 10 of them. What does it do? 56, 56, 49, 48, 47, 46 right here. When prices hit right here, you got 10 of them. That's your 10. Boom, you're good. Call it a day. Call it a day. Unfortunately, I couldn't set the timer and I missed that one, right? But let's keep going. So the day keeps moving on. The day keeps trucking on. You know, I'm trading binary. I done knocked out 2 for binary, and the day is still trucking. And it comes over here. So what happened here is I actually drew another fib from, let's see, from here, I think, to here is what I did. Maybe I did this, yep. And my sweet spot was right in here. Yeah, that's what I did. Sweet spot was right here. And I took this right here. But here's the thing. A couple things happened here. Number one, this spike here was some news. And so once this closed back in the sweet spot, I thought I was good, so I went here. But it came up and got me. All right. But I'll tell you what, though. I was looking here, and I said, this thing is looking pretty rangy. I mean, I drew it off of this top and this low. But look at the EMA. It's it's straight across, man. It's straight across, man. I was like, you know, this thing's looking pretty rangy. And I was right. I should have instead drew it up as a range. All right. So I lost that one. But then I did get smart and I drew it up as a range. So from this top here, I got the top. From here, I got the bottom. All right. So let's fast forward. So we rocking, right? So the market opens up at 9 o'clock, which is right here. Right here. Now, unfortunately, well, the market opens up at 9:30. I take that back. After I lost, I was sitting here watching us get to the top of here. And man, I just went to my room for a hot second. And when I came back, I missed the drop. But let me tell you, so let me show you what I missed. You could have went right here. Once this puppy looked like it was going to break back in, you've already got a trend up, trend break, retest a new high. That market cycle is over. You could have went right here, or you could have went. You definitely could have went right here when you get the high, push down, lower high, back into the range. You go right here. Now again, we trying to do what? Trying to grab 10 of them. All right. So if you go right here at look, it's if you go right here at 56 again, ride this puppy down. We need 46 is right here. You get it again. All right. So that's 2 10-point runs. Okay. Right there. Same day. This is the same day, people. Same day. One would have been a Fibonacci setup. The other is a range fade. Both very easy trades. You know what to do. When you enter the range, you fade it. You know the rules of the range is you put your stop above the last high. You ride it down to the bottom. Simple rules, right? I try to tell people about range fades. They ain't sexy, but they profitable. Okay, they ain't exciting, but they profitable. I'm trying to tell you about. I'll be trying to tell new people, especially range fades. Don't overlook them. So I missed this one, right? So man, y'all know I'm hot. I done missed two 10-point runs. Then I took a loss, so you know I was upset. And then I said, all right, let me just sit tight. And you know what happens? Man, We came down, but then we pulled back. We didn't hit the bottom, right? Then we came back up to the top. And I said, all right, I am not missing out again, okay? And so I went here, which was a little early, I'll admit. Can't just because I really went on this falling hammer. But let me tell you why I went on that falling hammer. I went on that falling hammer because I can read price action, right? Look from this bottom right here. This is a trend up. You know, let me just grab a trend line. Let's see. Right here. This is a trend up. Trend break, retest the new high. Okay, so this miniature market cycle is over. So I knew this miniature market cycle was over, and this last push, this 2 legs up, got me right into where I've seen rejection before, and we fell right here and back here, way back here. We dropped right back here before, and this is where I first drew the Fed. So this is we've bounced here once, we've bounced here twice. So I was just saying, man, if we can get one more drop. And so that was I got in soon. A better entry would have been to go, you got the matching tops here. I like going right here. If you don't go right there, I like going right here. Because you're a mile away from the EMA. We're expecting the EMA to act as a magnet, okay? But the absolute perfect entry is to go right here. We got highs, push down, come back, matching top, lower highs. The best, absolute best entry is to go right there. This boy breaks strong back into the range, back under the EMA. And if you don't go there, the final and last shot is to go here, okay? So I went back here, so I had to suffer through, you know, some scares, you know, especially with this boy right here. I had to suffer through, but any of those get you there. So let's just say you enter what I would call the most safest one, which is this high, push down, lower high right here, broken back. This to me is the safest one to enter on. So let's say you get in at 56, 54, 25. So we need 44, 25. 44. Oh, I done passed it. 44, 25 right there. Bang. That's another 10. That's another 10 of them, people. Okay. So I just showed you 3 solid entries that I would have hit my mark. Okay. And so you got to know when you're going to enter. I know I'm going to take range fades. I know I'm going to take sweet spot trades. That's when I'm going to enter. And my exit is 10 points. That's the plan. Okay. Check this out though.
Looking for profitable trade ideas in the Forex market? Want to learn a unique strategy based on price action and Fibonacci retracement zones? Join our trading community now for just $10 a month and receive trade ideas and binary options chart markups straight to your inbox.
Check this out. Here's the final thing today. And I could feel bad, but I'm not, but I could. Here's the deal. Because of where I entered, my 10-point goal was right here. Okay. But on a range fade, you act to your exit normally is at the other side of the range. But remember, we hadn't been to the other side of the range. We hadn't been down there. So when this trade is going and my exit is right here, above all this congestion right here, this was the place to exit. Now in hindsight, yes, I could have gotten another 10 points. So this was a 20-point trade right here. Okay. Yeah, I could have got another 10, but guess what? My plan is to get 10. Yeah, it worked out this time. It doesn't mean it's going to work out next time. If I don't get out here like I'm supposed to and just start bringing down, who knows how hard this thing bounces back up and then I make 2 points and I had 10 in the bag. You see what I mean? greed is always going to be there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're going to see that, hey, I got 10, but I could have got 20. That's going to happen. But if you snatching 10 on a consistent basis, you don't have to worry about that. You know, the market never stops. The market keeps flowing. I mean, look what it actually kept doing though. I mean, you know, why stop at this? Why, if I'm just gonna always feel bad that I left money on the table, why stop at this 10? Look what it did. It dropped down, came back, boom. If I don't ever move in to break even, I entered at 56.58. This thing ran down to 55.90. I don't even know how many points that is. 10. That's 68 points. This run was worth 68 points. But who knew it would do that? You know what I'm saying? Who knew? And by the way, I wouldn't have got all 68. Neither would you, because once you're up 20 points here, I'm sure you're locking in at 20 points. This thing is coming back to get you. But you know, nobody catches this unless your plan is to enter at the beginning of the day and exit at the end of the day, wherever you are. And if that's your plan, great. You caught a 68-point run if you went in the right direction. You know, hey, if that's the plan, great. But all I'm saying is have a trade plan. My plan is 10 points. I was happy with this 10 points. You know, it was a beautiful trade. It was a range fade. It worked just like I expect a range fade to work. And I'm happy with that because you know what? I know that I can catch another range fade tomorrow. I know that I can catch another Fibonacci trade tomorrow. So I don't have to try to make all the money today because it's not luck. See the difference? It ain't. This wasn't that I caught a lucky run today. I just showed you three. It happened 3 times. Happened 3. I showed you 3 10-point runs. It ain't luck. So I don't have to press, you know, or feel bad that I didn't catch all of this because I'll catch another 10 tomorrow. You know, another range fade to present itself tomorrow, or another sweet spot trade to present itself tomorrow. I don't have to press and feel bad that I didn't get a 68-point run today. You know, hey, I got what I got, and I'll try to get it again tomorrow. All right. So this is a great time to like, share, and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This one was a little different. I hope you understand that, you know, if you are a trader and you don't have if you're not planning out your trades, I don't know why I can't say how I want to. If you're not planning out your trades, you're doing yourself a disservice. All right. So I'm going to sign off with that. I really appreciate you guys. As always, my name is JD, and I wish you increase on the sudden. Bye-bye. Continue to learn how to increase on the sudden. Check this video out right here.